Hey everyone, my name is Angelica Rizet, and for the topic of this project, I chose personal selling. The definition of personal selling to me is a personal representation of one's own product that can be used to engage customers, make sales, and build and maintain relationships. A few examples of these tools that can be used are sales presentations, conversations between the seller and the buyer, demonstrations, and reference selling. As we know, there can be many pros and cons to personal selling. A few pros would include two-way communication, which gives instant feedback from the buyer to the seller on the product, as well as building that trust with the customer. It's not only important to build a trust with the product, but with the seller as well. And then lastly, it's a very persuasive marketing tool. That face-to-face interaction gives the customer less likeliness to dismiss the salesperson up front. A few cons of personal selling would include a limited reach, meaning you're unable to reach as many customers as you would like in a quickly manner. Also, it's very labor intensive. If you were to get a large order, you would have to put many hours into completing that order successfully. And then lastly, it can be relatively highly costed, meaning that your capital cost could increase quickly as you get more products to sell and you have larger orders coming in. I mentioned earlier that a big part of personal selling is that face-to-face interaction. But what do we do during a pandemic? Sellers have the ability to integrate a promotional mix of advertising and sales promotion. This helps increase the ability for buyers to buy their products. For example, social media. A lot of sellers are using social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and even Facebook to help promote their products during a pandemic like this. I had come across many examples of personal selling, but I think the biggest one that stood out to me the most was Linda Tong Planners. I had originally come across her on TikTok, then leading to her Instagram and eventually her personal selling website. So Linda Tong is a college student, senior actually, and she designs and handwrites her own planners. I have an example of her Instagram page right here, and as you can see, she uses her customer experience, her other social medias like TikTok, as well as her business experience to help promote her own products. Now, Linda's targeted customers would probably be college students as well as newlywed couples because she does create a wedding planner as well. But in the future, she's looking more for high school students and maybe teachers, as she wants to start creating other products that would meet their standards. Now, with the face-to-face interaction, it's hard during a pandemic. So in order to promote her products, Linda does live videos on either TikTok or Instagram, and she answers those questions that customers might have before buying their product. Now, it's hard at sometimes because some customers might ask, what does this certain page look like? Or what does this certain page look like? And it's kind of hard for Linda to really show that on camera, but she does a very good job when it comes to that kind of stuff. Another big thing for Linda is she has so many labor intensive hours that she puts into her work. Just this past week, she went on live and she told everyone that her planners were out of stock, meaning she didn't have any planners on her website for people to buy. And the demand is so high, she can't keep up. That's why she stopped doing her wedding planners. So in return, she met a manufacturer who would mass produce her planners. This gives her the ability to successfully take larger orders because the demand is so high for those who want academic planners. So I think it's a great idea for Linda Tong to start her own business, especially while she's in college and she has so much review and so much pleasure from her customers. That's why she includes her customer experience on Instagram. So I think personal selling is a great promotional tool. I think advertising and I think digital marketing and all the others are great as well. But to me, personal selling is something that we can all get along with. Thank you.